Hi, this is Laura with Untitled Typewriters. Before we get started, would you do me a favor and give me a thumbs up on this video? Thanks so much. We really appreciate it. We know that 90% of you who watch our videos aren't really our customers. So when you like our videos or you visit our website at UntitledTypewriters.com and shop some of the things we have there, that really helps support this channel. So we have typewriter covers, we have ribbons, we have typewriter pads, and coming end of February, beginning of March, we have typewriter art coming. Woohoo! We just finalized the details today, and now we gotta get it all up on the website. Okay, today we're looking at a 1967 Super Sterling by Smith Corona. Here's a look at it. Very lovely fella. And let's go ahead and take a look-see here. So here's your margins, press and drag. I'm gonna make them narrow. This is a paper release, which we'll look at here in a moment. Your carriage release here. This is called your carriage for those of you who are new. And here's your handles. And so on the sides behind the handles is a carriage release lever. On this one, the lever has broken off on the left side, so it's just on the right, and you pull that in and you can hear nice, strong bell. All right, now the carriage is only gonna move as far as you have the margins set. You do need to manually set your margins. Now also, when you're on a computer, when you get to the end of the margin, it automatically goes to the next line. You don't even have to think about it. But with a typewriter, you have to hit that return handle to go to the next line, okay? And then also when that's the purpose of the bell. When you get to the end of your margin, that bell is saying, hey, time to go to the next line. But if you're in the middle of a word, then it's kind of inconvenient. And so that's why we have a margin release, which we'll show you in the typing demo. Okay, on here you have a line selector, this 1, 2, or 3. That determines that when you hit that return handle, are you going to advance 1, 2, or 3 lines. Also, you'll see this little black button here on the side, right there. When you turn that handle, you hear the clicks. Well, sometimes that clicks, you kind of want to move in between those clicks and type in there, and that's what this black button is for. You press that in and it releases your roller, frees it up so you can fine adjust, but make sure you pop it back out. This little silver lever where my finger is on, when you press that forward, it does the exact same thing, okay? Okay, let's move it to the left. Open up the top. You'll see a universal ribbon. We put new ribbons in all of our typewriters. If you have your own typewriter and you need a new ribbon, you can visit us at UntitledTypewriters.com and you'll see several ribbon options. Maybe you have a specialty size ribbon. Just send us the spool and we'll wind it for you. And that option is on our website as well. When it is time to replace your ribbon, these just pop in and out, up and down, no big deal. Make sure you rethread it through these guide wires. I have an up-close photo on the product listing. That link is in the description below. You can save that photo or bookmark it. Black is on top, red is on bottom. When you get to the end of the spool, it's not the end of the ink, but you do need to manually reverse this. Some typewriters, you'll hear people say, well, they should auto reverse. Well, our ribbons, you need to have and I should have brought it up with me, your ribbon needs to have a grommet on it for it to reverse. Our ribbons do not have grommets. So you manually reverse it, and you do that right here, okay? And you should reverse that dozens of times before you need to actually change out your ribbon, because there's a lot of ink on there. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look down here. Here's your color selector, black on top, red on bottom, the white little box in the middle, or the clear, whatever you want to call it. That's for stencils. You'll never need it. In fact, if your your tab is on that, it's not going to work right. So make sure it's firmly on black or red. Tab And very few people actually use the tab, but if you want to use it, it's right here. To set it, you press down. To clear it, you press up. Let's go ahead and do a typing demo. All right, put your paper right there, turn the handle, pull that through, make sure your paper goes underneath the metal bar. Come up to see if it's even. It is not. In fact, let me pull this forward. Oh, I just realized I don't have the light on. Hello. Y'all, it's been a long day. Okay, so because that's uneven, just pull this forward, adjust. There you go. Re-engage. Come down. Let's go ahead and do some typing. So this is a 1967. Oh, that feels nice. Smith Corona, super sterling. Typewriters are just so fun to use on. Let me check the tab. It's way over. Let's set one right here. So tabs really are only used for columns. You know, back when I was young, you would indent each paragraph 5 spaces. Nobody indents paragraphs anymore. So the only time you would use a tab is if you want to create a column. Nice and clear. Oh, what am I on? The keys are bouncing up very well. So the only thing on this, to release the shift lock, you either have to press this bottom one really far down or press this top one and flip it up. You'll see, it's just, the shift lock is a little sticky. Now one thing, it's not sticky, it just, you have to press it so far down to release it. And that's the only thing. The keys have a very nice bounce back, which I like. That's what I like to feel. But you do have to press very far down. So for that reason, I don't recommend it for young kids now, like pre-teens and teens. I think they would be able to use this just fine. But really little kids are going to struggle with this. Or those of you like me, I have very small hands. This typewriter is a little bit difficult for me to type on. I have to do the one finger. Quick. What? Where am I at? Here we go. There's the bell. I'm going to keep going. Okay, so it's going to stop on me, and I'm going to hit margin release, finish my word, and now I can go to the next line. And I'm going to move this out just a little bit. So that bell says, hey, hit the return handle. All right, let's do the red. So yeah, the shift lock releases, but yeah, you have to press it really far down. So again, an excellent typer, but not for those of you with smaller hands, okay? Long fingers, you will be able to use this just fine. Oops. Backspace right here. Backspace does not erase, but you just type over your mistakes. Okay, so this typewriter gets an A from me. It has good bounce back. It has good bounce back, and it clean type. And then just overall, oops, two at once. Great condition. All right. I really like this. Of course, I love typewriters. I always say that. But yes, a good manual typewriter. Definitely good for long projects such as manuscripts, but also I can see this to be, I can see poetry on this one very well. And this is the original color. So if you have questions, let us know. Hope you enjoyed this video. You all have a great day.